In this chapter, we are going to discuss congruence of triangles. In our daily life, we see many objects which have same shape and size. Objects that have exactly the same shape and the same size are congruent to each other. See, both the things are important, same shape and same size. For example, two coins of rupees 5 are congruent to each other. Now, about plane figures, two plane figures are called congruent if and only if they have exactly the same shape and same size. We can say that two figures or things are congruent if one can be exactly superimposed on the other or can exactly cover the other figure. For example, two circles of the same radii, like we can see here, these circles can be superimposed on each other and they will cover each other exactly. So they are congruent. And the same way, two squares of the same side, they can be superimposed on each other to cover each other exactly. So they are congruent. And in the same way, two triangles, equilateral triangles, can be superimposed on each other to cover each other exactly. So all these figures are congruent figures. Now, what are congruent triangles? Two triangles are congruent if and only if they have exactly the same shape and the same size, or we can say that if one triangle can be made to superimpose on the other so as to cover it exactly. For example, here you are given triangle ABC and triangle PQR. They will be congruent if they cover each other exactly when we try to keep one over the other. You may say that when we try to keep them one over the other or when we superimpose them, they cover each other completely. So they are called congruent triangles. For two triangles to be congruent, for ABC and PQR to be congruent, AB should be equal to PQ, BC should be equal to QR, and AC should be equal to PR. And also angle A should be equal to angle P, angle B will be equal to angle Q, and angle C will be equal to angle R. Then the two triangles will be congruent. Now we come to axiom 7.1, that is your SAS congruence rule. Two triangles are congruent if two sides and the included angle of one triangle are equal to the two sides and the included angle of the other triangle. If you see in the given figure, we are given AB is equal to PQ one side, angle B is equal to angle Q one angle, and side BC equal to side QR the second side. That means SAS. Why this angle is called the included angle? Because this angle should lie in between the two given sides. Here, this is one side. Angle B lies between AB and BC. That means B is the common vertex. Included angle means that all these three things, that is side, angle and side, they should lie in continuation. ये तीनों चीज़ें जो हैं वो continuation में आनी चाहिए. Then you can apply SAS congruence rule. SAS criteria or SAS congruence rule is an axiom. We need not prove it. Now we come to theorem 7.1, that is ASA or angle side angle congruence rule, which says that two triangles are congruent if two angles and the included side of one triangle are equal to two angles and the included side of other triangle. Now we are given that we have two triangles ABC and PQR. Angle B is given equal to angle Q. Side BC is given to side QR and angle C is given equal to angle R. We have to prove them congruent. What we will actually do is we will convert what is given into SAS. हम जो हमें गिवन है उसको हम SAS में कन्वर्ट करके हम कह देंगे कि ये दोनों ट्राइंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट है. SAS में कैसे कन्वर्ट करेंगे? SAS में तो हमें दो साइड्स दी हुई होती है, लेकिन यहाँ पर हमें सिर्फ एक साइड ही दी हुई है इक्वल. तो हम क्या करेंगे, हम दूसरी साइड को कंसिडर करेंगे और उस दूसरी साइड को हम लेंगे AB और PQ. हम इन दोनों साइड्स को लेकर चलते हैं और हम पॉसिबिलिटीज़ देखेंगे कि क्या क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज़ हैं. तो इनमें क्या क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज़ हो सकती हैं, हमें उन पॉसिबिलिटीज़ को देखना है कि इसमें 3 possibilities are there. Either AB will be equal to PQ, AB will be greater than PQ और AB may be less than PQ. अब सबसे पहले हम लेते हैं केस 1 when AB is equal to PQ. जब AB equal to PQ हो जाता है तब आप देखिए, अगर AB equal to PQ है then what will happen? AB is equal to PQ, angle B is equal to angle Q आपको गिवन है and BC is equal to QR ये भी आपको गिवन है. तो आपके पास क्या आ गई, 3 चीज़ें SAS. तो SAS से ये दोनों ट्राइंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट हो गए. ओके, तो जब आपकी फर्स्ट पॉसिबिलिटी में आपने प्रूव कर दिया कि ट्राइंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट होते हैं, ओके, बाय SAS. नाउ द सेकेंड केस इज व्हेन AB इज ग्रेटर देन PQ. व्हेन AB इज ग्रेटर देन PQ हम AB के ऊपर ऐसा कोई पॉइंट S ले लेते हैं such that SB is equal to PQ. SB is equal to PQ. Now let's see what happens. SB is equal to PQ side, angle B is equal to angle Q given and BC is equal to QR. So by SAS the two triangles will become congruent. Okay, now triangle SBC and triangle PQR are congruent. So the corresponding parts will also be equal. तो हमें क्या पता चलता है कि SCB जो आपका है SCB equal to PRQ by CPCT. But you are given that ACB is equal to PRQ. Therefore हम क्या कंक्लूड करते हैं कि SCB is equal to ACB. Is it possible? क्या ये पॉसिबल है? क्या ऐसे दो एंगल्स, क्या आपका ये एंगल इस एंगल के बराबर हो सकता है? इट इज़ ओनली पॉसिबल व्हेन S coincides with A. Okay, so it is possible only when S coincides with A. So SB is equal to AB is equal to PQ, and so the two triangles are congruent. ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by SAS. Now in the same way we are going to prove the third case when AB is less than PQ. जब AB PQ से छोटा है तो हम PQ के ऊपर ऐसा कोई पॉइंट M ले लेते हैं such that MQ is equal to AB, angle B is equal to angle Q is given to you, BC is equal to QR is also given to you. So triangle ABC becomes congruent to triangle MQR. So the corresponding parts will be equal, and so ACB is equal to MRQ, but ACB is equal to PRQ is given to you. So MRQ is equal to PRQ. And it is only possible when M coincides with P. Therefore, M and P are the same points. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Therefore, in all the three cases, the two triangles will be congruent. The three cases, the AB greater than PQ, AB less than PQ do not exist, and therefore the two triangles are congruent.